Hello, all my gorgeous souls, and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today we'll be doing a reading, a general reading for the sign of Cancer in the month of December 2024. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we have the Page of Swords, clarified by the Three of Swords. In the obstacle position, we have Judgment, clarified by the Ace of Wands. In the present position, we have the Fool, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. And in the future outcome position, we do have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Cups. So this month, Cancer, things are going to be incredible for you because you do have two aces in this spread, which tells me that the energy is going to be amazing, very positive, very powerful, and it's going to energize you, and it's going to uplift you, and it's going to give you a lot of new positive experiences. It's going to refresh old experiences. You're going to feel like you're looking at things with a slightly better lens. And I think that overall the month of December is going to bring you a lot of wonderful fulfillment. Now, the great thing is that you have the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords in the past position. Yes, this combination is, not the greatest. It's not the best, but the silver lining here is that it is in the past. It is something that you've went through recently where you experienced some disappointment. There may have been someone around you talking negatively about you, gossiping, maybe spreading some rumors, or overall not showing you the respect that you deserve. It doesn't necessarily have to be actual like people. It could be behind the scenes, maybe on social media. Someone noticed something you said or something you did and kind of really sent some negative energy your way. But again, I am glad that this combination is actually in the past. This created, a little bit of anxiety for you, a little bit of restless energy. You may have felt like something was unfairly said about you or outright untrue. And it may have produced a very strong reaction out of you that kind of made you really experience too many negative emotions. And the reason that happened is for the divine was trying to kind of teach you to have stronger mental capabilities, to realize that you are stronger than the comments or the gossip, that you are more powerful and more unique and more special than that negativity that was kind of sent towards you, if you will. Because what you are destined for is absolute amazing greatness, and that requires a lot of resilience and a lot of pushback when it comes to negativity, and the ability to sort of not be affected by it, because it's not, the divine's not going to remove the negativity. The divine's going to make you stronger, just like the divine's not going to remove the fear or something fearful. The divine is going to make you braver, right? The divine's always going to focus on you rather than on them, because you are the child of the divine, because you are are this amazing, unique being. So the, primary concern of the divine, like a parent of the supreme being, is to take care of the beings that matter, to the supreme being the most. And so that is the way, that is the reason why you may have experienced, quite a lot of negative emotions in the last 3 months. But again, that is kind of designed to make you be able to withstand, and be stronger and far more confident in yourself. Now, in the obstacle position, we do have judgment, which is a pretty big deal because judgment is a major arcana card, and so its impact is pretty significant. There's something that you are in the process of learning, but I'm getting the vibration that some kind of a lesson is repeating several times in your life. So you need to make sure to look at situations that are repeating, and you have to address your behavior as it relates to this to the situation, so that the lesson stops repeating, right? If you are dating someone and things end for whatever reason, and then you're dating another person, things end for whatever reason, then you're dating another and things end, you have to stop doing and figure out what you're doing wrong. Or if you're having troubles with like being at work, or maybe with friends, or some kind of financial things that are happening, you have to figure out what it is you're supposed to learn, and you have to adjust your behavior, adjust your thinking, adjust your emotions, so you can finally learn that lesson, so it can stop repeating. That's for some of you. For others, you need to increase your self-awareness. You need to increase the impact of the awareness of the impact of your thoughts. You need to increase the awareness of the impact of your behavior. You need to be more thoughtful, more considerate towards yourself. And as a result, things will improve. Taking responsibility for actions usually helps with that. The soul searching that is happening for you right now is coming to an end, because you are slowly realizing what it is that you're seeing, or not seeing, I should say. You may experience a lack of energy in the month of December. This is why you have the Ace of Wands in the clarifying position. You may experience, feeling like you're a little bit bored or not interested in things as you used to be. That is very normal kind of growth period. Sometimes, the fatigue takes over, lethargic, sort of mood takes over. It's okay to not experience constant, accomplishment. It's okay, to feel a little bit bored, so that your imagination and your intellect and everything else can get a little bit of rest, because maybe you are overstimulated. Maybe you are, like finding yourself too much on social media. Maybe you are looking down on your phone too much. Literally, you should have a separation from your phone. You should not be attached to your phone. A lot of people only check their phone, for authorization codes or for verification codes or what have you, When you use the computer, it's much easier to track your connection to it, right? It's much easier to separate. But because the phone is small and it's very portable, you tend to kind of open it every chance you get. So it's important to remember to separate from your phone. It has a very bad effect on your spiritual side. It has a very bad effect on your physical side. Your phone is not an extra organ, so it's important to be present. Like, I spend a lot of time with horses, and when I'm standing next to a horse, I'm not looking at my phone, because if that horse makes makes a wrong move, I am toast. I have to be hyper aware of what the horse is doing, of what kind of mood the horse is in. Because when the horse kind of jumps up and hits the ground shakes. Like, it is powerful. And so one of the reasons I spend so much time with horses is because I am in the present moment. I don't have an option of doing anything else other than being right there with the horse, and I give it my emotion, it takes my emotion and recycles it and gives back to me another form of my emotion. So it's like a circle that, goes between us, back and forth. And so it's important to remember, stay in the present moment, because it will help you much more than you realize. It will help you with your thought process. It will help you with creating and manifesting and, really focusing on what matters. Now, in the present position, you have the Fool card, which is great because the Fool card means you are making progress. The Fool card is all about channeling your childlike self, right? A child is very much in the present moment. A child is very much very trusting. A child is what the ideal being, is supposed to be, because the supreme being is going to take care of it, right? And so the divine here is saying, be childlike, channel that childlike curiosity, because it will help you see things in a way that is going to bring you happiness and joy and fulfillment. And the more you experience those emotions, the more wise you will become, the more successful you will become. You will be connected to yourself much more, because you will find yourself in the right place in the right time, rather than experiencing self-doubt and questioning yourself and overanalyzing and overthinking and spiraling down some sort of a rabbit hole. Childlike energy is very useful, especially because you are heading into the unknown. Whether you realize it or not, you are heading into the unknown. 2025 is going to be a spectacularly unknown year, where there will be a lot of changes. And so it's kind of hard to make plans for the future at the moment because there's so many unknowns for all of us. And so childlike demeanor and approach is going to help you be successful and jump on opportunities as they become available. And that, is definitely clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the clarifying position, because the Nine of Pentacles is all about feeling the luxury and the lavishness and feeling more financially secure and feeling more financially stable and just really kind of experiencing success that comes in quite quickly, because you are due for success, Cancer. It's about time you get some success in your life, and as a result of that, you have the Ace of Swords in the future outcome position, which is a card of breakthrough. Thus the sword, it's taking the sword and breaking through obstacles and barriers, which are your thoughts, your self-limiting thoughts. The way you thought things were are no longer the same, and your new thoughts are showing you what the world, like the possibilities of the world. You're seeing more, you're experiencing more. Because you are able to break through that sort of closed circuit of thoughts. You're cutting through confusion, you're cutting through loops that kept you stagnant because of the thoughts. You're experiencing new things, you're having new conversations, you're experiencing new emotions, new feelings. And it's interesting they have the Queen of Cups in the clarifying position, because the Queen of Cups reminds you to have stronger boundaries. Stronger boundaries give you more freedom. It sounds paradoxical, but it is in fact true. When you have strong boundaries, you're able to direct your energy in a much more efficient and productive way, thereby having a bigger and stronger impact on your life. But let's see what we can clarify with the tea leaf cards. And I'm shuffling them behind the camera because it's easier so that the cards don't fly all over the place. Now we have leg, stepping into a new experience. Something new is going to be coming into your life. We also have staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. So, be reassured. This should give you comfort. This should give you some peace of mind as well. And then we also have vase, secret admirer. Ooh, that's always good. That would be nice to know, wouldn't it, who the secret admirer is? Now I'm going to shuffle the Shaman's Dream Oracle cards, I should say. And we've got beloved, radical acceptance. Wonderful. It's basically the heart of fire. Wow. I think it's the first time I got this card. Yeah, I think that there's a whole lot of incredible new emotions that you're going to experience. But the Fool, is a powerful card. It's the beginning of the tarot. So you're starting a major life journey. I mean, major life journey. And that requires acceptance. I'm excited for you, Cancer. This is a huge deal. This is amazing. Now I'm going to pull an angel and ancestor oracle card, and we have Druid, hold the space. So you have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you've gone through hell and came back. And so as a result, the wisdom, the knowledge you have is strong, solid, and it's built on good, lasting foundation. So, the divine is sort of helping you build on top of that. And this is why you are leveling up, and this is why you're being rewarded. You've gone through the heartbreaks. You've taken that pain and have used it as a fertilizer for growth, for leveling up. You are holding space, you're holding your own, you are a champion, and people are noticing it. A moon oracle card, we've got balance. Yeah, balance is important. Remember to keep the balance, because at the end of the day, balance saves you or breaks you. Balance, even sometimes when you make the wrong decisions or go down the wrong path, if you have balance, it always saves you. It's like the saving grace. It's always that, important card that you hold. What is it called? The Joker card or something. But it's balance is ultimate. As long as you have balance, you'll always be okay. The moment you're out of balance, I apologize, but you're fucked. Balance is very, very important. Two things you cannot go through life without, and that is grounding your energy and having balance. Obviously you need air and water and sleep, but grounding your energy and balance is super important, because as you level up in your life, things become complicated, things become more nuanced, things become much more detailed. Things level up. That's the whole point of leveling up. You're not living on the same level your entire life. Your emotions become much more sophisticated. sophisticated, your experiences become much more sophisticated. And so those layers, create a lot of density. And for that, you need to keep the balance, and you need to have the grounding every day. I ground myself every single day, and you can ground everything. You can ground your house, your car, your refrigerator, the meal that you eat. You can ground everything, which means taking foreign energy out of it. And the more foreign energy you take out of it, the more pure energy you receive, which means you're much more aligned with the light. And the more you are aligned with the light, the more you're, almost godlike, if you will, the more you ascend, right? Because, ascension works very simply. It's you, then there's the higher you, then there's your soul, then there's the oversoul, then there's the avatar, then there's the rishi, and then you become the ascended master, and your journey is complete. And so then you just, become an amazing being, if you will. So that takes a lot of work and a lot of paying attention. So again, sorry I deviated. I always go off on a tangent. But I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you have a wonderful month of December, and I will see you in the next video.